play the big game, or 2 games left then, as we join episode 23 here of my FIFA career mode. The last 2 games of season 1. I'm not sure whether we're going to keep our job or not. It's looking a bit doubtful. There's the side we're going in at home against Manchester City. We are in 6th place at the moment, and it's all very tight. Tottenham have just gone ahead of us. There's the side and the bench. Toroi dropped to the bench. Lukaku back after that long spell out injured. And yeah, highlights to follow. Last game of the season will then be at the KC Stadium away to Hull. Big game. Man City are useful, don't forget. This is at Goodison, last home game of the season. Everton will want to make it a good one. They should have beaten Man United here, but only managed to draw. They then went away and lost to Southampton, in which was a crucial loss, I think. Probably terminal for their season's hopes of making Champions League. It's been a reasonable campaign, but it's been a couple really poor performances in amongst it, like the FA Cup defeat to West Brom. Bartley! Oh, I thought that was in. Great play from Morales. And Lukaku with a knock through, and I really did think Bartley had buried that as it went past the keeper and he died. I thought that was in the net, and it was 1-0. Play from Romelu Lukaku. Bartley! Oh! Good effort, just wide. 11 minutes gone. Couple decent efforts from Everton, but Man City obviously are causing a bit of threat as well. Morales does really well. Oh, and Test Hart with a good drive as well. He's been good last few weeks, Kevin Morales. Seamus Coleman, Romelu Lukaku! Crucial goal for Everton from Romelu Lukaku on return. How we've missed him. And that's a fearsome drive. Great play from the Irishman, Seamus Coleman, a little leprechaun, and Joe Hart. Get your head and shoulders on your head because you're picking the ball out of the net here at Goodison. Great drive. Off the beans on toast and in. 1-0 after 25 minutes, and it's that man Romelu. Good save from Fraser Forster from Zeko. No, it wasn't Zeko, I don't know who it was. Negredo probably. "40 minutes gone here, and that lone goal is separating the teams. This will end any chance of Man City finishing above us, I think, if we win this game. So, from that respect, it's quite a crucial one. Whether it will mean we have any chance of Champions League football still, I don't know. But it might mean that we get Europa League football, which don't know whether that's going to be enough to keep us within a job here. Should be, but they did want 4th, so although they didn't give us a lot of money to compete. Half time, and the Romelu Lukaku drive in off the beans on toast separates the 2 teams in what is looking like could be a good display. This, if we can go on and win this, it's not going to be easy. There's no news on other games, which we were hoping to see. Everybody's still fresh. We'll leave it as it is for the second half. Ball just keeps coming back here from Man City. We can't keep it. You feel that all this possession will end in something. David Silva unlocking the door. Corner kick, Man City. It's a wave of pressure from the Manchester club here. Well done. Substitutions will be made now. There you see at the bottom of the page what they are. Rory on for Bartley, Wanyama and Fernando on for Barry, Coleman, Distan. Back four's been unchanged for most of the season, and that's something that's going to need addressing come the window. Fernando! Ooh! McGeady, pressure still on, still keeping ball very well. This is using up valuable time. Lukaku just offside, 15 minutes to go here. We've kept ball well since the substitutions for a good 10 minutes there. Just weathered the storm a little bit, have we? I'm hoping so. They're in behind again though. Corner conceded. Game not won yet for sure. Game not won at all. It's a goal, and they're back on terms, and we've worked so hard, and it's Stefan Jovetic, and I feel a bit raped and buggered up the arse because we've been good. We haven't really given them that many chances. There it is. Probably the end of our Champions League efforts. 1-1 draw at home to Manchester City is no mean feat, but it's probably not good enough to lift us to where the board want us, and that could be farewell to me. What a chance that was for Bartley early in the game. Look, oof. Decent game. I think we just shaded it, and it was a late goal from Jovetic. Let's see where that leaves us. There you see it. We can no longer realistically get Champions League. Arsenal and Chelsea with a game left each, and their goal difference is very superior to ours, so it's not looking very good at all for us. Hopefully that game will be played before, so we'll know exactly if there's any chance. Now you can now see the table. We've got no chance. The top four is cemented as Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal. We are playing. We could realistically finish 5th. We could also finish 7th if we lose to Hull. That's the last game of the season that is coming up at some point. Whether we've still got a job, I do not know. Hallam Hope has come back from loan, and national squad needs announcing for the World Cup, which we've got in the summer then with Belgium. So he is finishing his career. Sylvain Distin is retiring as well, which is a real blow for us. Lots of things that we didn't want is happening then. Whether we're still going to be involved, I don't know. National squad selection for the World Cup is what they're asking. Well, Lukaku needs to come back into that mixture. It's going to be Poe, he's going to miss out. I'm quite happy with the squad, I think. Looking at it, Stefan Defoe might miss out. And he will for Junior Malanda. He comes in. Late call up for him. I will see you back here for the whole game, and then we will let you know what's happening with the Belgian World Cup, whether we've still got a job and everything else which is going to happen obviously probably in the next episode after this one, but we were away at Hull to finish episode 23 and the season 1. So here we are then in the whole game, the last game of the season here in season 1 of this career mode. Going to stick with a fairly settled side. We are going to bring in Martin Indy for Leighton Baines, Sylvain Distan's last game before he announces his retirement as well, which is a great shame. Very brief highlights of this one, I expect, because we want to get on with the Belgian World Cup and transfer dealings as well. Wanyama and McCarthy, those two that's had such good seasons in the middle there, and Ross Bartley, who bagged that fantastic hat-trick against Arsenal. Morales is in on the right, McGeady on the left, flanked by Romelu Lukaku in also his last game for Everton before he goes on loan. Delafeu as well, Barry, they all could be leaving. Highlights to follow, guys. This whole kick-off here at the KC Stadium. Need a result. Man City and Tottenham breathing down our necks, don't forget. Not a lot happened in the first 20 minutes. Been a bit of a bilgered water rat. Is McGeady trying to push through though. Nothing breaking down again, and Hull coming away. No shots at all here after 22 minutes. Really has been a bit of a dogfest, if I'm honest with you. Not what we wanted. We're pushing hard, but as yet, not a shot in anger from either team. Here's Bartley. Wanyama. Good knock. Oh, Lukaku just couldn't get hold of it and trap it. 30 minutes gone. Lukaku down the right. Wanyama finds McCarthy. Back to Wanyama. Lukaku looking to get it in the box. Nothing happening. Back. Seamus Coleman. One more. Wanyama. Victor Wanyama. Ooh. Just testing the keeper. Good effort from Wanyama. Looking dangerous there. Pulls the trigger. The keeper has to make a low save. First shot really by anyone after 32 minutes. Morales with the corner. Whipped in. Headers up. Oh, off the line, is it? Wiley, whoever it is, the goalie's managed to hold on to it. Still 0-0 here. Hull coming strong here on 38 minutes. Had a good period of possession. Little cherry over the top to Boyd. Good tackle. Jackie Elka. Ref has a foul surely. Sagbo's picked it up though. Getting down the wing. Get rid, boys. Huddleston. Whippage of the cheese. Unmarked in the middle. Shane Long. We're 1-0 down here. Not what we wanted. This could steal the fate and the axe could fall. We end up losing this game and Man City and Tottenham finish above us. We could drop as low as 7th. And that's a simple goal. Long getting between the two centre-backs. 40 minutes gone here. We're trailing here at the KC Stadium. Now Morales driving forward, taking it on himself to try and get us back into the game here. Bartley. Wanyama again. Coleman's offering out wide. Coleman to Wanyama. Wanyama into Morales. Bartley keeping Boy on the edge. Lukaku. Good ball. McGeady! We levelled instantly here. And it's Aidan McGeady. He was so on fire early on in the season, and now he's coming back to his best when it's a bit too late. He's had a lean spell, but he's bagged an incredibly important bury there, and a great assist from Romelu Lukaku on the reverse pass. And it was like shelling peas when we got in there. Unfortunately, it's not to put us up though. It's only to level 1-1 here just before half time. The only two real chances in the whole of the first half. And there is half time. Has been a bit of a bilgered water rat, like we said. How's the half time results? Not looking good for us. Man City and Spurs both leading at half time. Those are the only two results that matter in that little 5th to 7th corridor there. Second half we make no changes and we really can't get nothing going in at all this second half. There's been no action here. We make 3 changes. Delafeu, Barry and Stones coming on for Distan, McCarthy and Morales. Round of applause for Distan. Last time he wears the Everton shirt, he's been an absolute Goliath this year. Even though the side's not producing the goods. Barry comes on for perhaps his last 9 minutes for Everton on the loan spell as well. And 9 minutes to go, nothing really happening here. Looking like a 1-1 draw. So I have a chance for Lukaku, brought down, surely, referee on the stroke of full time, surely that's a penalty kick. God's sake, referee, give us something, man. Oh, for fuck's sake, that was a penalty all day long. We'd have nicked the points. Bartley's not giving up. McGeady broken down again by this whole defence. They've been so strong today back there. Just haven't been able to get anything going. And there it is. It's finished 1-1. Surely that was a penalty to Lukaku on the death. Is that enough to keep us in, give us 5th or 6th in Europa League football? Really, although it says 14 shots, there really wasn't a lot of decent efforts in the second half. Was really frustrating and hard going, hence very little highlights. Morales comes away with a 7.6 and the man of the match. Really was a typical end of season affair, really. Last game for Sylvain Distin. Let's have a look at the other scores. So Man City slaughtered West Ham 4-1 and Tottenham also win. And then we go see if there's anything about us. Well, we've got 8 million in the transfer funds from our position in the Premier League, so they're giving us some money to spend, so I suppose we still have a job. Let's look through how our side fared then. Lukaku with 8 goals in the Barclays Premier League. Lucinda Troy with 7. 6 from Agidi, a good season for him as well. But all in all, let's see if we can find the final table of Tottenham and both Man City winning on that final day. We just managed to nick 6th place above Man City due to goal difference and a Europa League football for us next year. Spurs keep 5th, top 4 as they were. Who's the ones who's getting relegated? West Ham are in 18th place at the moment. Southampton and Cardiff make up the bottom 3, so they won't be in the Prem next year. We now have the World Cup coming with Belgium, don't forget, with our international hat on to wrap up. Well, this is wrapping up episode 23. 24 will be the group stages from that World Cup against USA, Chile and Austria. And then it will be into the transfer window in July, and we've got a lot of business to do. But this just about wraps up episode 23. Minimal highlights of the whole game. Decent effort against Man City and a decent first season. I'm pretty sure we've still got a job. Hopefully I will see you next season. And I've been the Pro Spartan Gamer. Don't forget the Belgium World Cup in episode 24. Cheers guys. Thanks for viewing. I'm out.